good evening, good day to everybody. We are very pleased that you join us in the presentation of our new collection Fall-Winter 21-22 of our tannery Meridiana, and I would like to give you a brief introduction to the tannery. Meridiana had been founded in 1991 and built up a strong experience in the production and manufacturing of calf and goat leather with reptile embossing like croco prints and lizard and snake prints. We are here to show you our new collection, Fall-Winter, which has been created by our art director, Mr. Emanuele Zamponi, and next to us we have the director of the tannery, Mr. Luca Rovini. So thank you again for joining us, and we are going to see the first step, the first table of our collection now.
Perfectly. We are very enjoyed to be there all together with Luca and Petra, and we start to look at our collection for the new winter season, starting from the first table. In the first table, what we look at this new type of style of 70 period that we try to redesign again for the next winter season with the idea of the bright, pearlized, luminescent and glasses effect that we are rebuilding again, starting from the new know-how that has been implemented into the finishing departments in the factory. So what we have done is the new glasses effect, no, Petra?
Yes, a new very shiny effect on two different types of finish. The skins are all hand stained, made one by one to have the typical, really genuine effect of the crocodile, the 2 or 3 tone effect of the crocodile scales, and very, very shiny. And this is a shine which maintains its looks in the time.
Absolutely. This is one of the most important items that we try to work on the crocodile and the new crocodile effect of this article that for us is the base of our production time.
Yes.
No, what we look at in the crocodile is that we have the shineless effect, but we don't have any type of breakness in the part of the leather, and everything keeping very clean and soft and shineless. The softness is one of the key job and one of the key point that we have tried to working on there, and we try to have implemented and created something very, very new for the winter season.
Because all customers now are asking for softer types of leather, and which should be also shiny, keep their shine, but have a very nice soft hand feel and be also suitable to do certain styles of handbags and shoes, which really needs soft leather, not the really constructed and stiff bags, but also softer bags, and easy to work, easy to manufacture,
and easy to making sometimes shapes that have this type of roundness, no? So we're talking about baguette and pochette.
Yes.
So when the ladies use something like that, you could imagine that together with the normal uses and the jewel or the rings, I could have any type of problem that created some destroyed points on the leather surface. Instead, our new leather, done in the factory, is keeping clean on the top. So our article Job Looks, Giotto Looks, is one of the main articles that we have worked all together to keeping this type of style. In the same time, we have work also in the Giotto
normal finish, and the matte finish, or it says half shiny finish, a natural shine, very natural shine for making bags and shoes of a more
also for
casual look.
Yes, the casual look.
Also upholstery, yes.
Absolutely, it's very important. We look at now the quantity of the pillows or the sofa, where there is a very suitable to mix together the Nabuk or the Nappa together with a crocodile. And so
yes, right.
it's very difficult to understand sometimes when the prototype is done, to look at the difference between the real crocodile and the printing crocodile.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, usually customers, they don't understand.
Sometimes they
don't see the difference, especially on the menu, on the finished product, on the handbag or on the shoe.
This type of job that I'm doing now is an example to understand it. How it's been important, the idea of the softness of the material. No, and this is you look at there's no any type of antique old effect in the surface and leather, keep clean.
The same natural shine, keep the same look without having wrinkles or without getting damaged.
Absolutely, and so this is permitted our customer also sometimes to making bags where the handmade handcraft is one of the main items. So if we imagine all the factory, the building
and stitching parts,
we don't have any type of no
problems. No. We usually protect the leather also against water spots, water drops.
Absolutely.
So they are quite safe also when carrying the bag during bad weather in countries where the weather is not so good, like UK.
Absolutely, because we have a lot of requests of
we have a lot of requests
about this type of item.
Unfortunately, some customers use the bag also to protect the head in case of rain. So
certainly, if I use the crocodile bag with this type of cost to protect myself with the raining time, something that is so strange, but
it happens. And then we have claims, so we
need to thinking about that also.
Think about this.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Also, there is another very important argument for the next season is ostrich. And so in the ostrich, all our job is done to creating one soft ostrich nappa. This is has been our focus. So the customer have to be enjoying to touch our material, and the touchness is a pleasure.
Yes, it needs to be a pleasure.
Job.
So it's a rich color and it's a rich touch, and it's going to be a nice bag. Usually ostrich is more popular for bags, also for sandals.
Sometimes why not
Arabian
also for
countries.
The boots, no?
Boots, yes. Sometimes it's very popular in Arabian countries, for example, for doing sandals. But they need to be soft. They need to be all soft. Ostrich in particular needs to be have a real soft feeling.
Absolutely. And we look at also the new Versailles, no? The article New Versailles, no, Luca? That is one of the main article
collection.
Yeah, sure. So we look at the dimension of the plate, because now we're introducing the information that Meridiana have more or less 400 plate suitable in the warehouse. So the quantity of a plate is quite large. So any time and any season and every season we try to get it, the inspiration also from our plate, and we try to repropose this plate in the terms of the trends, no?
Yes, right. We are also producing new printing plates in our galvanic baths.
Sure.
And we can personalize also the embossing, the printing plates.
The new Versailles, we look at there what we have done for the next season. We have worked with a tipping effect made by hand on the leather. So we look at the belly and we look at the design of ombec, typical part of the back of the crocodile is with double tones, and in the same time is
it's soft.
Very soft.
It's still bolted but still soft.
So this trend of the soft, bright effect in all the collection is the main job that we have worked all together. In this part of the collection with Luca, we have introduced a new theme, and it's very important theme, no? Petra, is the free
chrome or free metal tannage. Tannage and finish, which is a big demand now. It's a big request, becoming more and more requested by all brands, by all customers, to have a tannage without chrome, without chrome or with reduced chrome inside.
So with Luca, with R&D departments in the wet end departments, especially in the beam, starting from the beam house to wet end departments, we have worked a lot into the free chrome. So it's very easy with a new free chrome tannage done in Meridiana, with the possibility to have a brightness and shineless tonality. And so the color is anytime with the free chrome is very transparent.
Bright. It's very transparent,
bright and transparent.
And especially the light colors are very, very pure and very. The red is really heavy and red and gray.
Clean.
Yes, bright red, bright colors. And we have the
also, if the customer desire, it's also possible to making something also free chrome in the more classical color, like a blue or the brown. There's no difference at all. Depends of the request of a customer. So the properties of the free chrome leather is the same than the chrome tannage, no? Luca, that usually is the main job of the tannery.
Yes.
So it depends on the customer.
It depends on the customer.
So if you want free metal or free chrome, or you desire a normal chrome leather,
we can provide it. Yes.
So we can do whatever you desire for your collection. So starting from the first table, step by step, we go to the second one. No. And the second one, we have focalized all of our job around the theme of the metallic, old metallic effect. In the old metallic effect, certainly the majority of the customer recognize one of the most fashionable model used in the last 2 years. No, is small boots.
Yes, boots.
And in the small boots, we have used this new type of crocodile. And the crocodile that we use now, we have played together with the metal effect of the flame, together with the old anthracite, so old silver, and bronze together.
Yes,
no,
bronze together, and with a degradé effect and this kind of washed out effect of the black base being mixed with a metal, with these different metals like bronze, like silver, like
and
bright blue, for example, which
absolutely
is this one, and which is.
We look at also here, and you could appreciate it. The triple effect of the pearl into the crocodile arrive on there, that is became more darkness.
Yes.
And look at that also the color card are now suitable. So this is another very important item that we have to discuss now all together, because Luca has done a very big investments to be very speedy this time. So ready at the end of July with all the collection, color card, and so speedy to satisfy.
Instead of being ready only at the end of September or at the beginning of October, so we are all ready to send out color cards and
to all the customers,
ready
to deliver.
Yes, ready to deliver. Yes, ready to start the new collection now.
And so all the metallic effect is the part of a second table. And also now we introduce a new type of plate, and new type of plate design is a new turtle. And in the new turtle, what we look at is another time the three-dimensional of the handmade job done by all the Meridiana worker people inside. No?
I would say also the 3 dimension of the embossing, which is
sure.
The scales are really vaulted and giving a 3-dimensional effect to this.
Everywhere in the design, the people desire the 3D effect.
Yes.
Nobody desire anymore anything that is flat.
Really flat. No.
Absolutely. And so our job in the tannery has been to working in the retanning part, also in the finishing. But starting in the embossing, we give to our finishing people something that they have a very nice 3D, and these people handmade or with another type of
finishing
range
process,
of a machinery, finishing process, creating this triple effect on the leather. And the touch keeping very, very soft. This is anytime is the key job and one of the most important requests that the customer desire for the next winter collection.
Yeah.
Also, we have thought in the metallic world, also in the sneakers.
Also
and
in the sneakers, yes.
And the sneakers is very important.
Yes.
And is a main...
we have a black base and this a smaller crocodile print with this kind of two-tone stripes with a kind of glitter finish, very metallic, very strong, but very fashionable and very
easy
usable,
to use, no?
Easy to use and
absolutely.
Very of a
so
large
we have a
effect.
combination of the black anytime with a different type of shades tonality. So we have the nice combination between green and the bronze, or we have the silver.
Silver with a kind of
with all the
silver and gold on black base.
Absolutely, and the color card is quite large. But anytime is very important. This is one argument that we discover in all the collection, the combination between the matte part of the leather and the extra bright part of the leather, and so the double tonality. So we try to also in the finishing and in the selection of a color this double effect on the leather, so to increase also in the finishing the three-dimensional effect. No. After that, we have thought about the belt, and in the belt we have worked also with the crackly turtle effect. Is another new plate, and here we look at the tonality of the brownish flame with medium dark brown playing together with all the gold.
It's a color game in tone to tone, with brown shades or grey with black and light grey.
And this is a special article that we have thought especially for belt.
For belts, yeah.
For belts is very nice. We have worked thinking about the idea of a circular design that turn around the body of the lady, and this is the final effect that we could play on there. So
having many kinds of shapes, color shapes, which can be matched to all kinds of garments.
So we could play with the black with the greys, and we have a brownish, and we have a classical
like
beige,
or camel beige color, sand
and
color, and the burgundy, which are the classic colors for all kind of leather goods, for bags.
After that, certainly we could make also the bag, but certainly for us is a very fantastic article, especially for small or large belts.
Belts for stripes.
Absolutely. Luxury article, and the newest, because this is a request of Petra, no? I desire a new python with some metallic but not so strong, no, Petra?
Yes, not so strong, which has a little bit, we call this article Python Shark, because it has a really aggressive new python look. It's a kind of mixed of python with this shark tail
inside, no?
Inside, yes, and with different
double tonality
of colors, which are
inside.
Yes, inside
the tonality is one, but we look at like one tones, like a gold mustard color became more rich with a mix together with a classical cuoio, no? And starting from mustard and arrive a medium cuoio, but I look at one tonality. But anytime is very practical and is soft.
Kind of washed out and kind of...
And also it's very nice if we images this article also for bags. But not cut it on the vertical line, but in the circle line.
For shoes, but in the other direction, and it can be can be very nice also for making dark brown bag.
Absolutely.
Bag match,
and the python design changing totally the design. I could look at inside something that differently than not an animal, no?
A light effect, a different light effect.
Sure. And we look at something also on there, no, Petra?
Yes.
And Luca. We have something also in the burgundy, and the color is changed a lot. and the flame is very nice. In the same tonality, we look at different type of idea, or the classical taupe.
Taupe color, yes. The classic,
taupe anytime is a color that is very used to color.
It's very neutral, it's matching everything, it's matching elegant, it's matching casual, it's matching...
Absolutely.
A color which is always welcomed.
Welcome in the second new metal softness anti-cold effect in our collection. Now we go to the third part altogether. We are talking about the soft classical veg idea, no, Petra? So the most important article in this bag for us is Bernardo, no, Luca?
Yes.
And Bernardo is a very new vegetalized
retanned article. Yes, it has a vegetable retannage and this kind of antiquated effect made with a darker line, the finishing,
dark line, like a Napa. We have the effect of a Napa veg.
Yes, Napa veg.
This is the main job that we have done. So this is very important to create anything that the customer desires in terms of the softness of the veg. And we have this nice old effect.
Yes, this nice vintage and casual effect with this kind of wrinkles which are made by purpose. They are not, it's not the defect of the skin. These wrinkles are made by purpose to show the
wrinkles, the soft wrinkles is a part of
it's a part of this, the characteristic of the leather of the article.
And is also suitable for all the customer to creating the matter of the shineless. So the idea to personalize one basic article is one of the main jobs, because we know that the customer usually buy the vegetalized effect because they desire to personalize by themselves, no? And so we look at in the boots, like a Bernardo article became a 3D veg effect, and we not lose in the construction of the boots, the design.
Yeah, we don't lose the design. No? We always see the, although if the shoes are lasted, if they have a lasted upper, done with heat and humidity, the article still performs and shows the crocodile effect.
In the lasting time, all the leather that usually Meridiana done is suitable also for this type of mechanical process.
Yeah, so we have developed a special finish which is prepared to last to this kind of production of the shoe.
Oh, also, we have done work around of a Bernardo also with the metallic. And so another time, the metallic is something that anytime we are working on.
Yes, it's always something which is working well in the winter season, because it's always giving a little bit bright shine to the collection, which is mainly later in the shop windows, unfortunately made of black, brown.
Yeah,
light brown, gray.
So boring, the quantity of the tonalities.
They are the best selling, but if you put something bright inside, something a little bit shiny, a little bit metallic, you still have the classic neutral color, but you have something more sympathetic, something more bright, cheerful, something.
And also we have the neutral taupe tonality with a brown and the bronze, but also we have a fantastic burgundy with the bronze and old gold, no?
Yes.
And there's some part of the blue pearl that is moving on there.
Yeah.
So we have seen that Bernardo, our vegetalized retanning process leather article, is something that could be suitable for matte, for shine, or sometimes matte and shine in the same leather, or also with the metallic.
Yeah, some very rich article, but
absolutely.
And
so
also
try to make a sample as soon as possible at all. So the second part of the warrior table introduced the idea of Mediccio family. Mediccio family is a family, no? Is the terms talking about this idea of the classical reptile printing effect on the classical 80s design of the material. So when we're talking about the 80s, we're talking about the old El Charro.
Yes,
no?
yes, the classic charro, the classic flower, which is starting from the Texas boots, going over to bags, to
bags,
belts, to everything,
And the 80s is return important in all the collection.
Yeah,
so
definitely. So this is
we are back on there.
Yeah.
So for this reason, we have a tail coco.
Yes,
with
the
double tonalities.
Yes, also with this kind of antiquated finish, which gives a more rich and
defined
moccasin. Yes.
So we look at also very nice moccasin. Also when the construction is done. So we look at in the front of a pair of moccasin that we have not lost at all the plate, and is also suitable. So it's a cuoio, it's a pure cuoio, no? But the shoes is very well lasted. So it's good.
Well,
no? Absolutely. In the 80 period, we continuously to work on there also in this type of bag that is a typical bag of 80s, no?
Yes, made with this satchel bag matched with a Napa material and a croco finish, which is not the usual finish, but it has a more life inside, and it's mixed up with a leopard print in the smaller parts of the crocodile.
You don't look at the leopard, but it's there. But the leopard is something that has been useful for us to create in this type of movement on the grain. No, and on the other side, this is very nice for handbags, but also for shoes.
Also for shoes, yes, makes it very sympathetic for sandals, for all kinds of shoes. Makes it very bright and
you could imagine
something
also
special.
Making a bag. Oh, sorry, the boots.
Yeah, how nice they look. Yes.
Why not?
Thinking about just classic boots or Camperos boots, like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Because a Campero boots is also very nice.
Yes, just to. It's also a little bit 80s style with jeans,
and
larger
look at
trousers.
The color are rich.
Yes.
And anytime we have not worked in the big difference about the tonality, but we have worked on the same tones and the same tonality, and this type of work job done by all the workers permitted to creating this very elegant and the 3D
and this
effect.
Very special effect of the croc.
The last one article of our table is the new idea of a leopard. So we have seen a lot of leopard in the last 2-3 seasons. So we have redesigned the leopard with a new plate, no?
Yes, with a new plate, with a stingray plate on it. It's a very small, round, equal scales, which are easy to cut for shoes, for handbags, and having also a very uniform design. But
for portfolio also, why not?
Yes, and
look at
colors.
Also how is soft and sorry, but also when I get a very good pressure in our material, but the material is keeping the same.
Still soft, but not losing the shine, although since if you work it. And
this is a very important know-how that we have promoted, that we have implemented in
on which we worked a lot, because the loss of shine on the loss of the look on the articles while you work them, because the shoes and handbags, especially shoes, are made also with use of heat and humidity, and
it's a problem. The humidity is a huge problem with the brightness effect. Instead now inside now we have all the know-how to get the brightness also during the humidity
to keep it
process
during
of the shoes. Okay, now
we go
to
the
Petra, Luca, on the fourth table.
Really colorful table, really fantastic colors, really.
In fact, the first article name is Enjoy.
Enjoy, yes.
Enjoy. And so we have the combination of the fluorescent pigments and the aniline and the pigment and the pearl effect.
Yeah.
So
this is a mix of many different textures, many different kind of finishing, all made by hand.
Look at the color card, so nice.
Yes.
We hope.
Also, the bag is really beautiful, and
the shopping bag, the crocodile shopping bag with the fluo,
it's giving really a highlight in the winter season. It's absolutely new, absolutely something that you can wear also instead
something
of.
You could use also with the blue or the black.
With blue, with green, with everything. And fluo is still popular. It was popular last season. It's still keeping popular.
No, we have seen so many fluo also with the sneakers time. So we are using also fluo for the handbags with the croco, and the croco became immediately young.
Yes,
and
it becomes immediately
old
young.
anymore.
Right, yes.
Probably before we have seen something that is more classical. Now, no. Instead, we have in the joy.
Yes, it's just underneath all these colors. You have the croco print to give the base of the.
And the second one, also color. The second enjoy with the aniline effect.
Yes,
that we look at also in our bag.
With the different dégradé effect of these colors of violet going into light blue and having the center part of the dark blue, which makes it with an easy model makes a big bag, makes a great bag.
Yeah, here we could make a very fantastic bag or small belts or other particular idea. Fantastic color card. We have immediately 6 different shades suitable for all the customers, and we look at also with the brownish, the brown, beige, and light cuoio became absolutely new, and you could do it whatever you want.
Beautiful colors. These are the
look at the
colors.
Black inside.
Yes,
this is very important.
Yes,
to get the more 3D effect on the leather.
To make it more get this kind of 3D effect in between the scales and the scale. Yeah.
The second enjoy time, so colorful, is the Casper family.
The Casper family, yes, the Casper line, which is.
And we are talking about goat, and we are talking about the free chrome goat.
Free chrome because it's made on wet
here
white.
We are on the enjoy lifestyle of the tonality and the color. Here in the Casper, we're talking about the rainbow Casper family.
Which is a mix of many,
very nice colors.
Many different colors. Really rainbow colors, making the snake a kind of really a game of colors. All fantastic look.
The look is shine and bright.
Shine and
never dull or matte or too vintage. We have a positive message, in the Python, and it's very easy to use also for the shoes for one very important things, because we have anytime white and black, and so you could use also for sneakers.
Yes, you can do also for sneakers, for small parts. You can do entire sneakers of it. You can match it with plain leather, or just do the two part of the of the sneaker, or match it with other materials and have something giving a richer look to the shoe.
And also we have the second one is a fard. So we look at the difference between the fard and the rainbow, because in the center part of the Python, in the fard, we have concentrated the combination of the tonality. Instead, here we have another type of tonality that is moving on the sides of the center part of the Python. Instead, in the fard, the center part of the Python became the goldness. The goldness, no?
Very important.
And so we have this type of more contrast effect. And also we look at in all the color card, where we use the more coldness tonality in the center of the fantasy, and more hot and rich on the two sides, of our job. Enjoy your pair of shoes. So it's very nice.
It's all enjoying.
All enjoying.
It's a joy. It's a total joy.
Casper is a part of this table. Here is more basic, because anytime we need something that is more clean, is Trilly. And Trilly is a work job done anytime in the factory, starting from the white and black base with one tones. Classical.
Classic one, yes. The classic, let's say, monotone, one tone, uniform.
This time we have mixed together this type of article also with a crocodile. So we have mixed the croco, classical croco, with the python together to create something that is different.
Yeah.
And we get the mustard color also for the accessories, no, Petra?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, right. To match the colors together with contrasted colors, and to mix and match the materials.
Yeah, sure. Mix and match the
Crocodile
material.
with
It's a
lizard,
very
or
trendy.
yeah,
For
way
the next
of
season.
using the
Absolutely.
material. Another thing to say, Emmanuel, is also that
Sure,
we can
totally.
reduce also the size of the print, being a digital print. Also the colors can be done bespoken colors if you want, but we can also take off the center part of the snake print, so that for shoes you have an easier way to cut.
Yeah, this is very important.
Yeah,
Thanks
being
what
a
you said.
digital print, everything is possible to.
All the machinery inside of a factory permitted Luca with all of his team to create a lot of and big quantity of different article and shades, and this is very important.
Yes,
to create unique the tenor,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and effects
Yes.
at all. So
A unique look,
again,
a unique
the color. The last one is classical, basic python. We are right very close with the real python, and again we have worked on the same tone.
Yes,
no?
uniform effect for having one brown python or one taupe color python, one
Sure. So
green
the color
pattern
are more classical.
more classic, yes.
than
Yes.
before.
Easier to use, more commercial, but still a classic python, which is which should be in every collection every year. Yes.
So here
Beautiful.
we are seeing also another very important item. In the first part, Enjoy is done with a chrome base leather, and the second part is done with a free chrome leather.
Yes, yeah, free chrome base, yeah.
It's possible to have it in Meridiana, the two tannage also in the goat, so
Also
chrome
on,
and
yes,
also free chrome.
also on the calf, yes.
So the free chrome is suitable in the goat leather, raw material, and also in the calf material.
Yeah.
So we could satisfy all the requests of the customer.
All these snake prints can be made also on calf base.
Absolutely, absolutely. So in the calf you have more easy, probably.
Yes, cutting
cut,
for cutting
depends on
larger
the customer.
products or belts or bags. It's usually more usual.
Perfectly. We go to the
straight
fifth
over
table,
to table number 5.
Table number 5. Romantic frame. Romantic frame, we totally change the idea of a collection. We're talking about the jewelry and the pearl. So certainly the pearl effect, we're talking about the 60s. The 60s, we remember a lot Grace Kelly and this type of time of Riviera. And so we have the jewelry, and the jewelry is a part of our job, and this is a real amethysta.
Yes,
no?
yes, this is really gives really the sense of real
amethyst,
real precious
and the stones. And
yeah.
we could look at also in Ocean Viper color card, where we look at the emerald, where we look at the tourmaline. So the tourmaline is very nice, especially for all the market that
which is really nice, yes.
The silver and the black.
Silver and black, yes, which is very popular. Also the violet is a very popular.
Yeah,
also I love
nice.
also the green shades, which are very...
The green is a color that in all the collection is very useful, because we have this trend of eco solution. And so if you have seen till now our collection, the green is a repeat anytime,
it's always
in any table.
there. Yes.
It's always
there.
Is there. And so this is in fact the green introduced the second idea of the pearl is Pompeo. And in the Pompeo we repeat again the job work that we have done with a matte and shine. And so we have the giraffe.
Giraffe print or zebra print. It's about zebra,
print.
I think, yes. Underneath and covered with the stripes of very shine, nearly like patent, like vernice leather, and then the part in the contrast part of this matte matte
Perfecto.
lighter, yes, matte lighter color, all in one tone, and making it really
it's very nice and
joyful,
the female job, joyful
yes,
color.
yeah.
The color are suitable now. I repeat again, all the collection is ready now, is already done, no? And Luca has pushed everybody a lot to be absolutely easy to use and just in time. So because the problem are a lot, and so we desire to satisfy all the
Yes,
requests
yeah.
of our customers. So we have worked very hardly to be now
Yeah,
ready to start with everybody. So suitable all the tonality and the color card also.
are
Correctly?
ready. So if you are interested in any of these articles, we are ready to send you sample material.
Third article is very nice for the next season. Again, matte and shine. So we have a new type of
Croco, very
plumb
stylish.
black.
Yeah,
Plumb black.
yes, and the black is
And with this idea of the ribbon style, like a sunglasses ribbon style design into the grain of a crocodile.
yes,
no?
yes, yeah,
Plates.
very
The special plates,
Yeah.
sorry, it's real, it's very important, is a aluminium plate. And so when you embossed the leather, you not embossed also, but you cut. And so for this reason, you have this 3D effect. And this is very important. So you look at how the handless creating the movement and the leather is moved on there together with the plate.
It became very, very soft.
And it
also.
became
Yeah,
soft, absolutely. And so this combination, no Petra,
yes,
of the tonality is very elegant.
very elegant. Yes.
Depends also
See also this color, which is really
Yeah, very nice. The
mix
grey,
of
black,
grey and black with a contrast of this, with this strong contrast of the matte, smaller scales, which it's kind of stylish croco.
Sure,
It is
sure.
not a real croco. Let's say it's made of these regular, more square scales, which are also cutting the leather a bit and giving the even softer touch of.
no
the
the
skin.
aluminum plate give this type of softness in the material. And we look at this job in the Coco Klimt. Is the newest varnish metal pearlize effect, and this is for us probably is one of probably
Yes.
main article
Yes.
for the next season. So or there or anytime you could cut together. We have the black on the
Yes,
base and
yeah.
these shades of the pearl, very rich. And we remember the houseman from Vienna, no?
Yes, yes, right.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And yes,
So
remembering.
for this reason,
this,
we have the name is
the name is Klimt, because remembering this mosaic
like a
looking,
Vienna
yes,
or
colors and effect, all done on a black base, so that we can see the black lines in between the croco scales, and giving it really a rich, contrasted, beautiful
The black is also
look.
very important because anytime with Luca and all the team we are working in the factory, when we finish the leather in the black base, the tonality keeping very
Yes,
shine.
very
and,
shine and very bright, yes.
Very bright.
And also
So
more suitable for the winter season, because if you stitch and for all kind of
Absolutely. Also in the
manufacturing,
stitching time you don't have
the
a
winter
problem.
season,
and
all
it's also
customers
easy to
appreciate.
mix
Yes.
for a woman that the desire to buy something that could be suitable and useful anytime. Okay, so we have seen Klimt, so it's very nice and elegant. We arrive in New York.
Yes.
And so the inspiration coming from the Brazilian stones. So we look at the typical design of the Brazilian stones, where we have this triple effect of this extra shine metal with the black finish.
With the
And
black,
so
yes.
We look at also the bag. with
Which
the
is
Petra.
always a joy, a game of black and other two colors mixed together, other two basic colors like green, like burgundy, like brown, basic colors for all winter seasons with this kind of metallic effect. And even embossing, which permits to cut even to cut shoes, to cut boots of it, to cut bags easily, and matched together, mixed up with a plain material gives a nice contrast, maybe with a plain soft
And again, we are
nappa.
returned to the model like 18 or period.
Yes, yes,
like
and
old
it's
with
soft.
Vuitton
It's
style,
really
but it's
soft bag, really soft bag
printing.
too.
This is
Not
a
rigid anymore.
big
no.
job that we have done all
Yes,
together.
which is not easy to do with a
Absolutely.
with a
for
10 inch.
anybody else. And very important, and continuously in this trend of the jewelry. And in the jewelry, we have thought to use the gold, typical metallic color for the
Yes,
jewel.
yeah.
For the jewel. And so we have used the jewel gold to redesign also a classical crocodile.
Yes, yeah.
And so inside of the coco we have the special gold. But
Gold
it's
lines,
very
yeah.
important not to look at the classical coco in the
Croc.
basic design, but
Yes,
in
also
another one, no?
in one design which is different than the classic design, which shows the part of the flanks of the crocodile, which are much larger than the usual ones, and also more with more structure, with a different kind of structure.
We have thought about the jewelry, no? So we have thought to thinking our crocodile
about
with a lot
precious
of stones,
stones
stones and
inside.
jewelry
Yes, yeah.
inside. And also
Yeah.
for this reason we have used a very bright and rich tonality, classical rich tonality, and another time a green is very important, also in two flame of green, but together mix with the gold inside. And so this is a jewel, classical Cartier
Yes.
crocodile
Yeah, it is.
jewel that probably a
Yes.
lot of ladies
It really
desire.
is, yeah.
Desire, and the proximity time.
Yes.
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
what we said, as soon as possible.
Diamonds.
The last one is the classical dégradé pearlize. Again, starting from the black base, we introduce the same tone in two shades. So we have this varnishable pearl. We have a quantity of the silver inside, and we look at also in the large bag, soft pochette bag. So we have this type of shineless tonality of the green that is moving on there. But it's very important that you look at it. Our finishing are very nice to be mixed together with
Different kinds
dull
of
or-
hardware, yes,
Yes, absolutely.
accessories and all kind of.
And this is very important,
Yes, yeah.
because sometimes when you buy a crocodile, you're thinking that you could use also with a special accessory, not with all. Instead, we could mix our finishing with a more brass effect, or
Yeah.
also with a more shine
More
effect.
shine effect, yes.
So
yeah.
this is increase the opportunity to use a Meridiana leather.
Yeah.
The last one table, and we hope that we have appreciated our collection. We're talking about the metallic.
Metallic, very Christmassy table.
Yeah, sure. Very Christmas table. We are going to the Christmas time.
Yes, yes, we're going to the winter season, so we have a fantastic new snake made with
Yes,
a
absolutely.
not super shiny finish, but a very bright
And
mix
but also
of
brass.
brass,
effect,
yes,
effect on the top.
of different colors in contrast
And,
with the typical snake design snake.
This has been a big job that we have done in the tannery, to create something that is pearlized but nice and positive. We have seen so many python that we have done till now. Now we have one fantasy pearlized
Yes,
python
yeah.
that we never done before. But in this table, the main job is the difference between the laminated classical laminated
yes,
leather,
the
Petra.
normal metallic foiled leather with a golden or silver foil on it, which is very nice, very bright, has the classic effect. But we also developed
absolutely
another kind of
the liquid metallic item.
Yes, which can be made shiny,
but with a high performance.
Yes, yeah, with
like,
higher performance than the classic metallic
than before.
Foil, which usually it's less resistant to rubbing or to scratching. While
this is very nice, but the resistance is not too much.
Not too much, no. It's more really
high performance.
Yeah, a more small seasonable article. While if an article should really last more time, then we prefer to suggest, yeah, to recommend this kind.
We could also work in all the tonality. So we have the mother color is silver and gold, and after that you could play in all the shades that you desire, and you could personalize. So for this reason,
to bespoken colors.
We arrive to combine all of this type of color, metallic color, with a new brass effect in the leopard, where we look at the combination of the brass effect with this smooth platinum with beige and classical beige and noisette tonality working together is so elegant.
Yes, yes, it's
here
more
subtle.
Yeah, more subtle,
more subtle effect.
More elegant than having a plain, just plain.
Because sometimes also our customer prefer not something that is so shiny. There's something that is more settled sometimes for Japanese market or for
something more
or for the North Europe. So we have done something that is more basic, clean,
yes, and the basic colors like blue and taupe and burgundy. Yes,
burgundy, absolutely nice.
Very fine, very
in the 60 period
elegant.
We have continually worked on there, and so we have done the pony effect. No?
Yes,
Petra?
Yes,
it seems like a jacket, a long
emboss,
jacket.
with a pony hair, very small, fine embossing of this pony hair you can see underneath, and combined together with metallics with 2 or 3 different metallic touches of a leopard, and then the leopard dark design on it, which makes it.
When you look at something like that, you imagine immediately this long jacket than you used before in the 70s, probably our mothers. So it's something that is go back again with
coming
a fake
back again.
force.
Everything is coming.
And that's it.
With a fake horse and a fake leopard.
And the fake leopard.
Real leopard, genuine leopard.
The people not using anymore.
No.
So we have a different type of opportunity on there in the terms of the leopard and the pony.
Yeah, we got inspired from this kind of
coats. And also in the same period that we remember probably Jackie Kennedy or Faradiba from Iran, we have also the long leopard effect, like stripes, and this is a classical of platinum and gold.
Yeah, it looks like a jacket, it really looks like, with a pony hair effect, maybe underneath it really looks like something from...
Perfectly, no? Petra,
yes,
we are finished, we are over?
Yeah, we are finished to show our collection. We thank you all for joining us, for having joined us on this new presentation, virtual presentation of our collection, and we hope
we are enjoying together with Luca. And we hope to meet you again.
To meet you
online,
again, yes,
we hope,
online and wherever. And yes, we are very pleased to send you all the sample material and to reply to your emails, and hope there will be many.
Okay, perfectly.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.